ready for Halloween?
Oh, yes. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Oh, good.
Yes. So are we ready to start?
I am ready to start, girl.
Okay, great. Halloween is just around the corner, so if you're planning a Halloween party or looking to do some last-minute decorating, we have lifestyle and entertaining expert Kelley Moore here to help you haunt your Halloween with some easy DIY ideas. Good morning, Kelley.
Good morning.
Now, what are some quick and easy ideas to make our Halloween party stand out?
Well, I always like to say, first of all, that Halloween is a really affordable holiday. And I'm super excited to have partnered with the Command brand because they have some great tools to be able to really spruce up your house for Halloween. And I want to start with this piece of wall art behind me. Now, basically what I've done is I've taken some brooms and I've tied the ribbon around a handle. And then we've taken the Command brand metal hooks, hung them horizontally, and that way it looks like a piece of contemporary art. The best part is that these metal hooks don't damage your house. So basically they have a stretch and release technology where you remove the hook, you just pull down, stretch and release, and no damage to your walls.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, well, and contemporary art is really, really popular right now. So believe it or not, these brooms can actually add that texture to the wall, but they're fun too. And if you think about a witch's broom, where do you store them? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Now, how can we wow our guests without a lot of extra effort?
Well, I like to start thinking about food because you have to serve food at a Halloween party because you're probably going to have some signature cocktails. And this is a great way to get kids engaged and get a little bit of the work done all at the same time. So I started with some cookie cutters that are basically a pumpkin, a ghost, skull and crossbones, and then they can use those to cut out little sandwiches and put those on the buffet. So it's a really quick way to get your food ready for your guests and for the kids to have a good time. Now, the other thing is everybody looks better by candlelight, right? I mean, don't you think that people look better by candlelight?
Oh, yes.
So in order to create some really inexpensive candelabras, what you can do is, those big witches' cauldrons?
Yeah.
Well, you can take the small ones, which they make for candy, and instead of putting candy in them, you cover them, or you put inside some black beans, you take a white taper, and then you can put some red candle wax on the top, and it looks like the candles are actually bleeding. Now, you can put these on a table, you can put them on a mantle. They're really versatile and really inexpensive.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And then, of course, moving on to the tabletop, I'm a huge fan of seated dinners for adults because, Halloween isn't just for kids. So if you're going to have a dinner party and you want to do something fun on the table, why not? And I always think about the napkin because it's a really great thing to kind of play around with and create something for the table that's interesting. I've basically just rolled this napkin up. I've taken a tiny skeleton and the skeleton's holding on to this napkin. Now, you can also take these googly eyes and you could put somebody's name on there and they could be a place card, or if it's a kids party, they're a perfect thing for kids to play with at the table.
Fun.
Yeah, and then you want to think about creating vignettes. I don't know about you, but I'm a huge fan of creating vignettes throughout the house. So it's just groupings of like 3 to 5 things that are really interesting. And I start at the Goodwill because the Goodwill is such a treasure of wonderful things to play with and find for decorating. So I've taken some books. This is Edgar Allan Poe, but you can find some of those spooky, scary books. And then basically all you do is you open the book up and you fold the pages over. And this is a great project to do and fun project to do at home while you're watching TV. You just fold the pages over, and then eventually what you get is you get this accordion-looking book. You can stack those on top of some other books, put some cobwebbing over them, some spiders, maybe some black flowers or some deep-colored flowers right next to it, and you create a really cool-looking spooky vignette for your hallway or for your tabletop, actually.
That's a great idea, going to Goodwill so that you don't have to spend a lot of money to create a really cool Halloween.
Right. So that's a lot of fun. But, I think the bottom line is that Halloween is a huge holiday. I mean, it's next to Christmas. It's the highest retail generator for businesses. So think about being creative. Think about not spending a ton of money. And, of course, when you're thinking about it, you got to think about Command Brand because there's so many great tools to use for decorating.
Definitely. Well, I'm excited to decorate for Halloween, so I will definitely be taking your ideas and transforming my plates. But thank you so much. It's been great speaking with you today.
Yeah, and if you're looking for more tips, make sure you go to the Command Brand YouTube channel. You'll find a video of me there with more tips, and you'll learn a little bit about their relationship with Rebuilding Together, where they've already donated $20,000 and damage-free product.
Great. Thanks so much, Kelly.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.